Eamon Khan here, 4 seconds out with Dave Allen. Dave, Teddy Fresh, ever heard of him?
No. Just like the colour. It's nice. That.
Link you up for a plug for some decent fashion. It's a little bit old, but it's the relaxed kind of fit. You're looking.
I like old school jumpers though. I do like jumpers like that. It's a very nice jumper actually.
You're looking relaxed as well too. I know that you've been doing the lives, but the YouTube kind of thing is your game as well too. One of the questions I wanted a bit of a thorough answer on is meeting Mick Foley. What was that experience like? Meeting Mick back in the day?
It was 6.5 years ago now. You know what? I've had a life. I just couldn't believe it really. You know, when I was a kid and like growing up in Donny, you don't really think you're gonna go anywhere. You're in French Gate and that on a Saturday, chasing birds around French Gate and that. And then all of a sudden, 15 years later, I've met Mick Foley. I've done underwear shoots. I've headlined all these arenas and can't fucking believe it really. It's just madness, just a blur. Mick Foley was a good bloke, you know. Yeah, Mick Foley was a nice bloke. Enjoyed it.
Mick would have looked at the scariest opportunity and said, F this, I'm going to do it, like he did with the Hell in a Cell with The Undertaker. Is that sort of the same sort of thinking you think with Makhmudov?
When the fight got made, it is what it is. It's a boxing match. It's a bit scary. He punches hard. They all punch hard. They're all strong. It's going to be hard work. I think I'm the underdog. I think, you know, when people like, if I look at it from a different perspective, take myself out of it, I think bloody hell, this is a big ask for me. I've never won at this level. He's won at a level above me before. Stylistically, I think we're confident going in. I'm thinking I can get through a few rounds and put it on him. He's thinking I'm a sitting duck to be early. So it's a good fight, yeah. I think that's why Sheffield Arena is full as well. I think it's nice people are supporting me and I'm popular and people are coming out to watch. But I think the fact that I'm boxing this fella and people know how big an ask it is for me, they're coming out to show the support and it's a good fight.
I want to hone in on you and your mindset because listen to you on your lives on Dave Allen YouTube channel. You kind of say, look, this is one of my last opportunities to prove that I belong at a higher level than I've been operating at. Is it as much as that? Is there a pressure that you bear into this fight?
I'm nervous because I want to be that. If I beat this guy, I'm top 20 in the world. I think I have to be top 20 in the world, not just 7th WBA, like a legitimate top 20 guy. So that'd be nice. It'd be nice, wouldn't it? Do you know what I mean? Like, boxing doesn't define me, you know. I think I do better because I don't let it define me. I don't let it worry me. I don't have sleepless nights about it. My kids have more important things. So it enables me I treat it as a job now. Boxing is my job now. I train, I rest, I eat well. That's it. Don't worry about it otherwise. So I'd like to win and go on to bigger and better things. But if I'm good enough, that'll be the case. And if not, it won't. I can live with that. I'll try my best.
I want to be direct with you. So where would you see your place in boxing if you were to be on the losing side of the result this weekend?
I've a deal with Eddie. I have an 8-round comeback fight, and then either Johnny Fisher or we go for the British title with a loss. With a win, Deontay Wilder more than likely, I think. So that's what it is. Yeah, I'm a realist, mate. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not one that's going to sit here and go, can't lose this fight, I won't lose this fight. I could lose this fight. It's a very good fight. I could easily come up second best. So yeah, we have options and we'll see. Yeah, I've had a very good 12 months, but I'm tired. I miss my kids. I want to have this fight and go home and chill out for a bit.
The game plan's been written, and it's not the conventional way that heavyweights get their victories with headshots or knocking out their opponents and knocking the opponents to the body. Would you consider yourself a body shot aficionado, considering what you did to Lucas Brown?
Yeah, with some good body shot finishes, yeah, but he's tougher than people think, you know. The casual fan think he's just going to fall over when I hit him in the body, but I wish that was the case. He's not going to fall over. Cabell has to absolutely nail him down with body shots. He's tough. He's a really tough man. He's a really big, strong, powerful, tough man. And yeah, everyone's susceptible to body shots. I'm susceptible to a body shot if it's hitting the right place. I don't see it coming. So it's all hard. So yeah, I don't know really. People just think he's going to fall over after 3 rounds, but I don't think that's the case. I'm going to have to keep out of his way for a few rounds and then go to work. But that could be Makhmudov, Johnny Fisher. That's what I do. We do that with Journeyman. So it don't matter. It's always the same for me.
Get the victories you plan to do. Do you then get the credit if you feel that the casual boxing fans are thinking he's going to fall over?
Yeah, probably not. No, probably not. If I win, probably not as much as I should off most. But I'm going to give it my best. I'll train really hard this camp, and I'll have an idea how good I am. I have an idea how good Makhmudov is. And if I beat him, I know where that'll put me. And if I don't, I know where that'll put me. And that'd be a nice position to be in, because all my career, as I stand here right now, I don't really know how good I am. I don't know how good Johnny Fisher is. So I guess that's the most recent yardstick I have, and I don't really know how good he is, so I don't know.
Just looking at him and some of his assets, of course, he's stronger as well too, and you might find himself to be imposing as a character. But you wouldn't particularly call him as a fighter who has rhythm specifically. You might attribute that to the Cuban fighters and things like that. But every fighter does, but he does pump out the jab well. And I found that in your fights previously, you've had problems with kind of counteracting that jab. Do you see that as a thing you need to stifle early and get that whatever rhythm he has off of it?
I struggle with speed and boxers. That's my struggle with this box. And they have speed, that's when my downfall. But if someone's big and strong and powerful, I can deal like Johnny Fisher, I can deal with that. If Makhmudov comes and has a go at me, I think I have a really good chance, yeah. So he's only done that as a pro. I can't see him changing that now. So hopefully he comes to fight. I don't think he'll come to box, I don't think so. Obviously the big reason of picking him was he'll come and fight and that will suit me. It's also dangerous, but if he comes to have a fight and that, it will suit me, yeah, because I am strong. I am strong and tough. And clever, but when people come to box, I often have come up on the second best if they're of a decent level.
How do you compare your two corners? Because in the opposite corner you got Mark Ramsey and Iceman John Scully, who are two very credible cornermen.
Yeah, got a lot of respect from both actually. Yeah. I know they're very, very good. I've got Jane Moore and Nigel Travis, probably the English equivalent of what they are in Canada. Yeah, so got a lot of respect from them both. Yeah, seen them all yesterday. It was all very friendly. And until Saturday night, it will remain. So yeah, he seems like a nice guy. So I'm not here to cause trouble. I'm here to have a nice time. I'm here to enjoy fight week, enjoy the experience, and Saturday we'll get at it.
What was the interaction between you two at that face-off where you were kind of bringing out all the different languages?
It was nice. He's friendly. You know, I went straight over, shook his hand, and gave him a hug and that, and picked my kids up. And it's nice. It's like I'm not here to.
Do you want him to like you?
After the fight, yeah. Right now, it don't really matter. Of course I'd like him to like me. I'd like everyone to like me. Everyone wants to be liked, don't they, really? It'd be nice to be universally liked. The world would be a nicer place. So I like him. I want to like him. Why not? We're going to fight anyway. I spar Pat Brown. We're very close. But believe me, I'm trying to take his head off.
Are you trying to get him to like you before the fight happens?
No, because this fella's mad. He's going to punch me anyway, so it don't make a difference. No, it makes zero difference. Johnny Fisher in the first fight said he was too friendly with me. He weren't friendly in the second fight and got knocked out. It's all a load of bollocks. It means nothing. It makes no difference. I like Makhmudov. He probably, hopefully likes me. But Saturday, we're going to try and knock each other's heads off.
How real is the Deontay Wilder fight in terms of it being on the table?
I don't know, really. I've got to beat Makhmudov first. You know, it's like when you can fight Povetkin if you beat David Price. I've learnt my lesson, so I'm not even thinking about what's next. I've got to win Saturday.
Would you keep your eye on the British title right now and how that fight's going to fall out?
Not really, no. Not really. I've got to worry about him and Joe and then myself, and I don't worry about anything else, really. I spoke to Fraser yesterday, actually. Him and TKV, I think it'll be a good fight. I hope it is. I wish them both the best, but I don't really care what anyone's doing if it doesn't involve me.
Get your quick snapshots on a couple of things. First of all, Parker Wardley, where do you stand on that one?
I think Parker will stop him. I think he's too experienced and good.
Anthony Joshua searching for an opponent. It doesn't seem to be Tyson Fury, but who do you think he returns against if he does return this year?
I think if he returns, he'll box Makhmudov if Makhmudov beats me. I think. But if I win, I don't think I'll box Joshua. But I think that's what will happen.
Why don't you get the Joshua opportunity?
I just don't think. I think Makhmudov will, but I wouldn't.
Why?
I don't know. That's what I hear. I'm trying to give you a scoop.
A few years ago, I appreciate it, but a few years ago, you were a few fights away from that, or at least that was the trajectory you seemed to be on in your mind. And that, if that represents that for Makhmudov, why doesn't it represent for you?
Because Makhmudov is a much scarier looking guy than me, and obviously a bit more of a threat. So, I think Joshua will box Makhmudov if he beats me. Yeah.
Is it your side who doesn't want it, or is it AJ's side?
I'm not saying no one's avoiding me at all. I would never say that, but I'm just telling you what I think. I think that's what I think will happen if the result goes that way. So, yeah.
From your point of view, you'd be open to fighting Anthony Joshua.
I would have beat Makhmudov first before I box anybody else. So,
but you would be open to it.
I'd have to beat Makhmudov first, though.
There, we'll leave the final thing. Just a narrative that kind of seems to follow you. I was listening to it on TalkSport. I think it comes from a place of concern and love, but the thought of you potentially retiring from the sport, and they don't want to see you get hurt in the sport, that seems to keep carrying through. Do you think a win over Makhmudov dispels any of those conversations or narratives?
I don't think so. No, I think people care for me and it's nice. I don't think it comes from a bad place. Years ago, I used to think, I used to get offended when I used to retire, but I think people just want me to be healthy and safe, and that's a very nice thing, that people care for me. So, yeah, I don't I don't in any way feel offended by it. And win over Makhmudov, I think people will take me seriously as a fighter, but a lot of people still want me to pack in. People think I can be a full-time underwear model or actor now. So I don't know. I don't want to box forever. Another 12 months and I'm done.
Pleasure. Thank
Thank you
you.
very much. Cheers.
Cheers,
Nice jump.